of thought, well, if we go crazy on it and we end up landing on it more often, because I'm going to do a wheel as well. I was thinking doing a wheel, maybe a mix of beans and hot sauce. So whatever it lands on. And if it lands on a bean, I can use a spinner here. And, you know, maybe 1 or 2 teaspoons of... I was going to say your choice, but I'll put, like, different hot sauces on the wheel. So, a little bit of fun, you know? Trinidad Scorpion, 500,000 to... Oof. That's Scoville, that's really hot. True Gamer, hey, how's it going, buddy? How you doing? It's lovely to see you. What have you been up to, man? How's things with you? I hope you're well. Strongest I've had is 1 million Scoville. Vodka shot. Oof. I don't feel sorry for you. I really don't. I have some last dab that is over 2 million. Yeah, no. We're not going that hot. My stomach, I probably would not stream the following day. I'd be in agony. Chef, are you going to play Diablo Mobile when it's out in Play Store? No. No, I was a little bit salty when they said they were bringing that out, and I thought it was going to be something spectacular. And it was a mobile game, so I was just like, oh, don't know. You would be, Chef. It's not pretty, yeah. I kind of I'm not a guy that has a really great deal of tolerance with heat. I mean, I could probably say with like if you're having a curry or something. I think Rogan Josh is probably like maybe a little bit hotter than that, but it depends on how hot some people do their Rogan Joshes. But habanero, I had a habanero spicy sauce, and I think that's probably my limit, to be fair. Cheese, habanero sauce, I guess, is about my limit, I guess. Doing well, good to see you, and congrats on making it to the States. Thank you so much, True Gamer. I'm glad things are going well for you. It's so good to see you, and I appreciate you being here, buddy. Much loves, man. I hope the family's doing well as well, and honestly, much love to you, buddy. Just eat a slice of jalapeno a day to build the tolerance. Yeah, I mean, just for some people, you can build the tolerances, and you probably will. But just for me, I don't enjoy eating those kind of hot spices. It's just not enjoyable for me. But, yeah, I think habanero is my kind of limit for me. Yucateco makes a good chili habanero. Okay, awesome. I think I've already got kind of some hot sauces already somewhere. What did I get? I got some like wing thyme, different ones. What else did I get? I also got wing thyme. I don't know how hot those are, but maybe they're not very hot. I'm gonna look at some different ones. You should do the chilies again. No, I'm not doing those chilies again. I'm doing the chili sauce, though, next week with the hot wings. And so, anyway, yeah, what I was saying, for the Wednesday, then we're going to be doing pies ready for Thanksgiving. And then Thursday, we're going to be starting stream really early in the morning for Thanksgiving, because I want to be done by lunchtime, guys. So, giving myself plenty of time. Just in case you guys go crazy as well. So we'll be ready for kind of lunchtime. And all I got to worry about is kind of cooking the turkey off, the stuffing and veggies and stuff. So yeah, pretty much dessert will be sorted on Wednesday. So we're making lots of pies as well. So next week, it's going to be fun. We've got lots of things going on. I'm taking Friday off as well next week. So a bit more of a longer weekend so I can get on with some work. And just have a little bit of time with the family. But then back to normal schedule the following week. So yeah, lots of things going on next week, guys. I think you can tell the difference between 2 to 3 million. It's all death. Yeah, you're in the amount of pain that you're probably in, or, you know. I don't see the point of putting your body through that kind of thing, you know. But some people like it. Everyone's different, so I respect that. I guess some people really enjoy it. So, but for me, it's not my cup of tea. I got a sweet heat with honey hot sauce. It does have a pleasant heat. That's good, cool man. That's good. How's things with you anyway, buddy? I hope you're doing well. It's good to see you. Kayla, what's up? I need something quick and easy, but not some usual for Thanksgiving dinner. Have 4 hours to cook. I'm stuck work the whole time beforehand. I don't know what to whip up. for the family's feast. I need help. Do you have time, like, to get things ready, maybe? See, the thing is, if you want to do, like, a Thanksgiving meal, right, and you've only got 4 hours, what you want to do the day before, like, get all your veggies prepped up. Get your potatoes peeled, get them in water, get your carrots done, whatever kind of dishes you do. Just pre-prep stuff. Just get it ready. It'll be fine for the following day anyway, as long as it's refrigerated. Store them in, like, large tubs or whatever. And just get stuff ready that way. Just doing little, like, kind of simple preps like that saves you a hell of a lot of time. So doing it that way will really help. And it depends how many you're cooking for. If you're cooking for a few people, you don't have to get a whole turkey. Maybe you can just get like a turkey roast, which is already rolled for you, and it doesn't take you, only takes you a couple of hours. So it really does depend how many you're cooking for. So before I say anything else, but Dove, thank you so much for the 7 months. How you doing, buddy? How's things with you? Dove, did you hear what I'm doing next week? I don't know. Maybe he did, or maybe he didn't. When I was eating sushi for the first time, I was like, hey, what is this green sauce? And it tastes like that. Then I put a lot from my mouth. Krugi, that's a good idea. Maybe I should buy a tube of, for some heat. I can put that on the wheel. I'll buy a tube of, what's it called? I can't think of the name. Somebody help me with the name. What's it called? Wasabi, thank you. Goodness me, I couldn't think of the name. So yeah, maybe I could put wasabi as well as the hot sauces. So next week, we've got a lot of things going on. We're going to be doing, obviously, Tuesday, I'm celebrating the 800 subs. So I'm going to do an assortment of hot wings. So we're doing from crispy to Korean style to maybe we'll confit some down. I'll take the bones out and I'll show you how to do that. We'll do baked. We're going to do lots. I'm going to have an assortment of hot sauces. And I was saying maybe I can mix a good few hot sauces on the wheel. And I might regret saying that. But I was thinking about getting some, probably like the maximum up to heat for me is habaneros. So put them on the wheel. So let's say like spin beans or spin for hot sauce. So yeah, sounds like a bit of fun just to celebrate on Tuesday. But yeah, we're going to do an assortment of wings on Tuesday. Wednesday, we're cooking loads of pies. So Dove, I know you love pies, and you go on about pies all the time. So pies, Wednesday's going to be pie day. We're going to be making key lime pie, pumpkin pie, and coconut cream pie. So we're going to have pie day on Wednesday. And then Thursday, we're going to start very early on Thursday for Thanksgiving, just so I'm done by 2 o'clock for lunchtime, just in case you guys decide to go crazy. So next week's going to be a lot of fun. I'm taking Friday off, though, next week. So there's no game week next week. But there is this week, obviously. But the next week, we got a lot going on, so it should be fun. It should be fun. Also, Salongo, thank you for the follow. How you doing today? And Dove, what colour do you want to go on the board, good sir? Do you want cheeky green as per usual? I know you usually don't mind, but I can stick you on as green. But thank you for the 7 months, dude. That's a long time. It really is. I really appreciate that, and I appreciate all the support you've given as well. Thank you so much, buddy. Where are we now? I'm good, chef. Went to bed at 5 a.m. Woke up about 9:20. And what's this wheel? Well, currently we got a Bean Boozle wheel. So every 1,000 bits, we spin the wheel, or every $10 tip, or every 5 subs. Yeah, we kind of need one more sub for a bean, but that's what we currently do. But yeah, I was going to mix the hot sauces with the wheel next week, so it should be quite fun. Any color. Okay, buddy. I appreciate it. Pie Day, Johnny Boy, what's up? Guys, if you're not following Johnny Boy G, go give him some loves and follows. Fantastic artist. How you doing, buddy? How's things? Good to have you here, good sir. Good idea, chef. Also, ooh, I left a little bit of shell on there. It's not good. Well, if you advance, know what you're doing, you can spring total fresh. Sorry, I almost missed that. Sorry, Tomb. Let me catch up. Everyone's talking. Sorry if I've missed anyone's questions as well. I apologize. You can spring for a total fresh turkey, not frozen, and do a deep fried turkey. Yeah, you could do that. That's more of an American thing. I'm not used to doing those things, but yeah, you could do. You got to be very careful though. Never seen wasabi is made. It's made with a Japanese horseradish, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong, guys. Please feel free to correct me. But I believe it is a Japanese horseradish that they use. It's very strong, and most wasabi pastes are actually a lot more dulled than they should be. So, yeah. Look for a Louisiana sweet heat with honey, hot sauce, and that's what I got recently. Okay, I'll have a cheeky ganders. We'll see what we can get hold of. I feel like a good assortment of different hot sauces would be great. But I would like to get one hot one, which will probably be a habanero sauce, which will be probably death for me. But I don't want to go too crazy. I was looking at the scorpion hot sauce, and I was like, yeah, I kind of will be not doing anything the following day, so yeah. I kind of, bearing in mind I do need to stream the following day because I need to make the pies for Thanksgiving, so whatever happens I can't be destroyed. Let's put it that way. But Dove, we're going to get you on the board now. Can't wait for the dish for it. Awesome. Oh my god, I had a meat pie bakery run by a beautiful British woman. The shop closed down for 2 years ago and had a meat pie since she closed her shop. Liver pie and steak pie were my favorites. Oh my god, that sounds amazing. I like liver. I like liver in like pate, or I like livers with like just onions and on their own with gravy and mash. I think liver is definitely underrated, but I guess it's an acquired taste. Some people don't like it, but some people do, you know. I love livers and onions, definitely for sure, or pate, or you know, whichever. But it's not everyone's kind of cup of tea. Definitely not. Did I spell that right? Yes, I did. I was going to say. How did I get that wrong? I didn't. That's the great thing. I just doubted myself. There we go. Dove, thank you so much for the 7 months. I really appreciate it, buddy. I hope you're having a fantastic day. You can find some amazingly hot Hungarian paprika in paste form too. Yeah, there's a lot of different things you can get for sure. That sounds interesting. Or you could use about 5 teaspoons of cayenne pepper, right, Dove? Oh, dude, I felt sorry for you, man. Hitting those 5 teaspoons. Oh my god, that's so hot. I know I've put like too much cayenne pepper once before in a dish. When was it streaming, or I think it was a few years ago. No, I don't think I was streaming it, but I put like 3 teaspoons. I didn't put 5, but I put 3, and that was pretty hot in something. But yeah, my goodness me, Bernie mouse. Correct, real wasabi never leaves Japan, so most people never has the real thing. Just horseradish sauce with green pigment. So yeah, I'll make sure I get some horseradish, maybe a teaspoon of wasabi then for on the heat wheel. That'll be great, right? Liver is one of the healthiest things for you. It's loaded with vitamins, minerals. It is, and it's packed with iron, right? It is iron, I think. It's very good for you. It is, Cryax. How you doing, Cryax? What's up, buddy? I put 1 cup of salt in cake. Oh my goodness me. What? What? I think somebody might have been salty that day. Kappa. Cayenne powder is absolutely horrible. It gets stuck in your throat and everything, so much worse than other spicy food. Yeah, I guess so. I guess so. I mean, if it's cooked down and mixed into things, I mean, you do get that kick of the spice, but in dry form, definitely for sure. It's, I guess everyone's different. But yeah, it's not very pleasant. It's not very pleasant if you have too much. Right, a little bit of time. No matter what fish is the most healthy thing you can eat for me. Hey? No matter what fish is the most healthy thing you can eat it. Oh, so you don't like fish, do you, Kruger? Is that not your favorite thing? You don't like fish at all? Do you like any kind of fish, Kruger? What's the yellow thing? So this is grated garlic. Sorry, guys. So I'm just doing the spicy mixed beans now. We're going to get them on. I'm also going to cut up a little bit of celery as well. I just remembered now. I want to dice a bit of that up. We're going to start cooking that down and getting that on the go. I will say, Chef, some of the really hot ones like habanero and whatnot might not be as liquid or as the sweeter ones. I don't know what if water would make more liquidy. Out messing too much its heat for coating wings is not what you would be doing. Okay, that's fair enough. Yeah, I was just thinking of like a hot sauce for me, just for a bit of fun. Because I know you guys like to punish me sometimes with those beans, so I thought, you know, bit of a heat wheel might be a little bit of fun. I did chilies before, quite a while back, eating them, and I'm not gonna lie, they destroyed my stomach. I kind of suffered the following day. I wasn't too bad, but damn, it wasn't fun. It wasn't fun for me at least. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it though. Back in the day. Back in the day. Fishes. I love fish. I mean, you got to have... If it's going to be fish, it's always, for me, it's got to be fresh. I mean, frozen's fine. It's not as good as fresh, you know, but, you know, there are some fish that you can, like, kind of, as long as it hasn't been frozen too long, it can be frozen, and you can get it probably fresher than fresh, you know? They could freeze it on the boat, but when you freeze things... they do absorb a lot of water and stuff, so it's always best off to have fresh, in my personal opinion, you know. But there's nothing wrong with frozen, but yeah, fresh is best in my opinion, though. What we've done so far, so we've pickled up our jalapenos. Our beautiful sweet potatoes are roasting off delightfully, which are just about done, so the garlic and thyme in there. So we're also doing the black beans now, so we're going to sort them out. But these are looking really good, guys. Really, really good. So let me just get my spatula just to give them a bit of a toss. These are going to go a little bit longer, not too long. But you'd be like, whoa, chef, I thought these are sweet potatoes. They are sweet potatoes. These are pale sweet potatoes, so they're a little bit less sweet than per usual. But I find these a lot more delightful than the normal ones. So if you can find them, try them, see what you think. But I do like normal ones. I just prefer these ones are far, far better. For taste, at least. It's pretty difficult to get some good peppers here. Either you can get Lombok peppers, which are pretty mild, or you melt your face off with Madame Jeanette's. I'm guessing those are really hot, right? Yeah, everyone has different preferences, and everyone has, like, different availabilities on different things, so it's understandable. You just kind of get what you can. If there's not much available, it kind of sucks, but there's not a lot you can do about it, really, is there? How do you fix sweet potatoes that's still hard in the middle? You usually just cook it for a little bit longer, I guess. If they're a bit hard, just pop them in the oven and just cook them a bit further. Just to soften them up. Right, let's give this a bit of a wash as well. You put them in for 45 minutes and still hard. What temperature do you have the oven on, my friend? Do you have it on 180 C, 350 Fahrenheit? Maybe it's your oven, but they usually take about between 40 minutes to an hour. Depends on how did you cut them up. Did you just put the sweet potato in there? You know, you just have to bear in these factors as well. How thick they are, or how big they were. So if you put them in whole, then yeah, I would guess they're going to need about 2 hours probably. Because bearing in mind, if you don't cut them up, it's going to be, the larger the surface area, obviously the longer time it's going to kind of cook. So if you cut them down and spread them out, you know, it's going to cook quicker. So that's probably why. Especially if it's like a large one, I would say about 1.5 hours to 2 hours maybe. But if it's a small one, it'd be about an hour or 40 minutes. It really does depend on the size, but yeah. I mean, what were you doing it for? Just like a baked sweet potato? Or were you just kind of cooking it down and then taking out for mash? Or but yeah, you could probably just cut them down. It'll save you a lot less time, definitely, for sure. But if you're doing a baked potato, then you just wait the 2 hours, you know. Yeah, just plain. Okay. Yeah, I guess if you want to wait less time, I'd just say just buy smaller ones then, maybe, or either cut it up and it'll save you a lot of time. But yeah, it's annoying sometimes, I know. But it should cook down softly if it's a big one. But that's probably why it didn't cook through. It didn't have enough time in there. Right. Poor potatoes. Yeah, you can get some really large sweet potatoes. And I mean, we're talking like pretty damn big. I'm like talking about monster-sized ones, right? For like kind of 2 hours. But like the good sized medium ones, I'd say about an hour, hour and a half maybe. But you know. Right, so I peeled off the skin, so that's a little trick. If, by the way, I usually show you guys. If you take off the skin, you can usually take the stringiness off. So if you don't like that kind of texture, you can actually kind of get rid of it and peel it off. If you do like the taste of celery, so that's just something I usually show you guys all the time, but if somebody's new here and they haven't learnt it, there you go. Something new. Awesome. So guys, also please feel free to enter the new giveaway as well now, guys. Exclamation mark giveaway. We'll draw that on, was it the 25th or 23rd? So not this weekend, the weekend after. So the weekend of Thanksgiving it ends. So please feel free to enter that exclamation mark giveaway and it'll come up for you guys. Right, so we're going to start cooking this down. Anything else I want? Onion, garlic. Oh yeah, I did want to use up a little bit of green pepper, not too much though. Let's have a look. Green pepperoos. So 2 little cheeks would be absolutely fine. I don't want to go too crazy with this, but 2 cheeks should be fine for what I want at least. So, let's give this all a nice little dice down. So watch your fingers. Use your middle finger as a guide. Keep your fingers behind. Keep your thumb tucked in. You should be fine. And you don't have to go as fast as me, especially if you're not like very familiar with knives or using knives. You're a little bit nervous with them. Just take your time. You don't have to go very fast. Magic. So that's a lot. There we go. So, got that all diced down now. That's done. What else do I want in there? I'm going to add a little bit of cumin as well to this, but we're going to add that afterwards. So, let me get myself a nice sized medium pan. And we can start cooking this down gently. I'm going to have a little bit of Cholula in there as well. So, this one's like a medium heat. Add a little splash of oil. You don't want too much, right? You only want just enough to help sweat the onions down and stuff. So, I would say like a little dessert spoon, you should be fine. Little sploosh. There you go. There we go. Magic. So, first one's a medium heat. Gotta go in a bit. I should be lurking after then. No worries, Bomber. Appreciate it, buddy. And thank you for being here. Hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Appreciate it, my friend. Right. So, once this is hot, we'll add the garlic, onions, and the celery and the peppers. Kind of much the same time, near enough. Lurk all day. You guys can lurk as much as you want. Always welcome to lurk here, guys. I appreciate it. I appreciate it loads. Right, so let's have a look. Cutting boards. I'm using plastic boards that fits inside my dishwasher. Plastic, glass, maple, bamboo, walnut. Not asking what's the difference, but what's the best on the blade. Do you know what? I've been using the Hydro plastic in the industry. They usually have those ones. And I tell you what, since I've been using the wooden ones, I tell you what, I actually find my blade keeps a lot better on wooden ones than compared to plastic. The plastic ones, I feel, dull your knife a lot quicker than, I'd say, the wooden ones. And this is, I'm pretty sure this is bamboo from what I bought. So I actually prefer using these ones now. I did use the plastic ones before. They're called Hygie plastic or Hygie-Plas. They're a different type of plastic where they won't like tear up as much like normal plastic. So, but I feel like they're probably worse on your knives than say a bamboo board. So that's my personal opinion. Maybe you might disagree with me. Maybe you've got your own kind of experiences and what, you know, please feel free to share, guys, if you've got your own experience with that. But that's my own personal experience, and that's how I feel about it. I feel like bamboo is probably really good on the knife. Hey, Chef. Hey, Macaulay. Macaulay K. Jones, what's up? How you doing? How's your day going? What's good food with hot sauce? You can have all sorts of different types of food with hot sauce. There's so much you can go from. As I said, we're doing chicken wings next week with some hot sauce. You could even like cook off. I don't know. There's all sorts of foods. There's all sorts of foods for sure. Eggs with your hot sauce for breakfast, pizza. Yeah, exactly. Exactly, True Gamer. There's lots of things you could have it with it. It's endless. Endless supply. Are you from England? No. I'm actually from Wales. I know you're going to be like, well, that's the same thing. But I am from the UK. Yes, Kaihan. But living in the States now. Interesting. Thanks, Chef. And happy birthday. Hey. It's not my birthday, good sir. No, but you're most welcome. You're most welcome. Glass is annoying. Oh my god, glass. Don't start me off about glass chopping boards. I think they are a waste of time, and just the noise on them. Oh my god. It just makes me cringe. It makes me cringe so badly. I don't like. I hate glass chopping boards. I'm not gonna lie to you. Oh, it's horrible. Your sister bought one and oof, yeah, I got the same feeling. Same feeling. Pizza. It's your favorite, right? Mr. Warbot. But I thought curry was your favorite. Japanese curry, right? Cheeky Japanese curry, Mr. Warbot. Yes, Welsh chef. Yeah, pretty much. Welsh, yeah. But yeah, I'm from the UK. I grew up in England, though. Majority of my time, but I'm from Wales, though, originally. If you wanted to get specifics. Right, so let's cook that down nicely. Glass is really bad for knives. They are. It's not very good at all. Hey, Chef. Love you. Laid back stream. I love your laid back stream. Thank you, my friend. I appreciate it. And it's lovely to have you here. Appreciate it. I'm glad you're enjoying the stream. Yeah, that's what we like to have here. We have a very happy, positive community. Very laid back. Sometimes we go a little bit crazy, but we're all good here. Very, very chill kind of stream I like to kind of promote. I honestly would buy bamboo. I've bought this is pretty. I'm pretty sure this is bamboo. I just need to double check it, but since I've been using my knife on it, I tell you what, I have to sharpen it a lot less, and it bluntens down a lot less. So I actually prefer using these. They're really good. My mum is almost 80 and she has her ways. That's fair enough. I mean, if that's what she's used and she's, you know, maybe she never tried bamboo. Maybe she was like, you know, maybe she just never had that, you know, what she doesn't know, you know. Even though they might be better, even if they are or not. I mean, as long as you, at the end of the day, as long as you get your foods done to what you want, it's a chopping board. It gets the job done. But I suppose if you want to look after your knives a little bit more, I would say bamboo, you know. But yeah, people have their ways. Some people use them. I don't know. Those glass chopping boards always make me cringe. But, you know, yeah, everyone uses them, you know. Everyone has their preferences. I want some hot wings now. Sorry, I didn't mean to mention it, but just for next week. We got a few lovely things going on next week, so I hope you guys will tune in. Obviously, Thanksgiving will start a lot earlier on Thursday, so either set your alarms if you want to tune in early, or if it's a bit late, you can tune in a bit later. But yeah, we will be starting about 6 a.m. 6 a.m. Mountain Time, so 4 hours earlier than per usual, so... Right? Yeah, 4 hours earlier. I was like, what? Losing the plot. Yeah, 4 hours earlier. So 6 a.m. till probably about 2 p.m. or maybe, depends how long we finish it. But yeah, aiming for lunchtime. Chicken was bought, but I don't know what it's for. What? In the fridge? What is the little logo in the corner of your cutting board? I can't look it up, and it might be an oak cutting board. Maybe it is. It's called Bambus. It's called Bamboozy. Bamboozy Collection. Pretty sure that's what it is. But I'm pretty sure they said bamboo. It might not be bamboo. Maybe it is oak. I'm not sure. But I'm pretty happy with this chopping board. It's pretty good. It comes in a set of 3. I got 2 other ones behind me. No, it's fine, Chef. I am just hungry in the morning. Hey, that's okay. So I was just up early a few weeks ago, and I was like, it's 3 a.m. Where is Chef? Then it hit me, you moved. Yeah, definitely. So we're on a different time zone now. So I do Monday to Friday from 10 a.m. Mountain time. So, but yeah. Oh yeah, he's moved. He's changed his times. But yeah, in state time. What have you been up to anyway, Mr. True Gamer? How's work been? Has work been okay? Right, so those are cooking down nicely. We're going to add the beans to this now. So those are nice and soft. They only take about 5 minutes or so. They don't take long. So add the black beans to the camera. Oh yeah, guys, I also keep forgetting because I always like kind of avoid going on the stove. But because we got a better camera now, you guys can see what I'm doing. Sorry, guys. I need to start getting more of a habit of changing camera so you guys can see what I'm doing, because you can actually see a good color on here now, and the camera's fixed thanks to Zeeks. And I appreciate that, Zeeks. If you're still here, good sir. Thank you so much. So yeah, that's cooking down nicely. And what we're going to do, we're going to add some ground cumin to it. You can add whatever spices. I mean, you can really kind of blend around with whatever you want, but I'm going to put a little bit of ground cumin in here, and then maybe finish it with some Cholula. Put some water in there, put a lid on it, and then just let it kind of cook down until they all kind of soften up nicely. So, ground cloves. Oh wait, it's in these ones, is it? No? Got some cumin somewhere. Oh, there it is. I got it. A toque, or however it's spelt. Sorry, cool man. What I'm not too sure what you're on about. Chef, I've never thought that. Chef, I never thought about it, sorry, before, but do you have one of those chef hals? Oh, chef hats! Oh, sorry. I think I've got like a skull cap somewhere. Maybe I've got rid of them. We used to wear skull caps before, but to be fair, ever since like I did kind of like head chefing and kind of sous chef, I never really worn a hat. That's kind of more of a old traditional thing. Those really tall hats. It's a very old classical thing. Nowadays in kitchens, if you've got long hair, obviously you're required to wear a hat. And yeah, some people are frowned upon. Every establishment is different. They do prefer like short hair. If it's long, it has to be tied in a net. And then, you know, that's the whole point of the hat, to kind of stop it going in the food. But if you got short hair or shaved head, you should be fine. You should be fine. But I think I have got like a skull cap. I don't know, it might be back at my mum's possibly, but I don't really need them anymore. There's actually a pretty smart way with command from the chat mods or subscribers can change the camera. Moose is using this method. Oh, really? With command. Oh, really? So they can change like the camera? I guess I'd have to have somebody do that. I don't know how that would work though, Kruger. He might have a special program he might be using for it, but I don't think it's just as easy as like, oh, do a command and it works. I think there's a lot more to it than just a command. Pretty sure. Or maybe since it's like 10:24 a.m., I can add hot sauce in sandwich. Yeah, you could do. Whatever else you're having in your sandwich. Maybe you could have like a pulled pork and spicy hot sauce sandwich. And sorry, guys. I was asking if it's called toque. Oh, right. I don't think so. I'm not too sure. I've never really heard of toque before. Good day, good sir. Mr. Headforge, how you doing, buddy? How's things? Welcome back. I have long hair. Then yeah, if you have long hair, you'd be required to like tie it up and then put it in a net, pretty much. Maybe Warbot can change the cameras. I will ask Moose and send you a private message how it works. Yeah, sure. I mean, unless I'm using OBS, so it really does depend how he's like putting those commands in to actually change the camera. I think it's going to be a little bit more than just a command in it, but I might be wrong. I'm pretty sure there's a little bit more than just putting a command in. Ask him what operating, like what he's like streaming off, but I'm pretty sure it's a little bit more than just a command. Cooking like a ragu, kind of, yeah. We just want to kind of soften these beans up a little bit, so we're just kind of cooking them down. I'm going to put a lid on. I'm going to turn it down to a low heat. I'm going to put some Cholula and some water in there. Put a lid on. I just want to soften those beans up so they're nice and soft. They're not crunchy and hard. I mean these are cooked beans, but I always feel they're a little bit more kind of al dente more than anything. So I want to kind of cook them down to get them nice and soft. If you don't want them soft, you don't have to cook them down, but I just want to let those flavors kind of gather together more than anything. Is it cayenne? Cayenne? I hope I've pronounced that right. What about me? Oh no, they were Kruger was asking, like, somebody has got a command where you can change cameras, and I think it's a little bit, and I was just saying it was a little bit more than just a command to change cameras on your OBS, where like the mods or, you know, they can change the cameras for us, you know. But I think it's a little bit more than just commands. I think there's a little bit more incorporated right there. We were just saying Warbot could change it for you. That's probably why your name came up, good sir. But Warbot, it's always good to see you, good sir. It's always good. How are you finding Battlefield 5 anyway, buddy? I've been lurking and watching, and it does look very, very fun. It looks very good. But I know you love it. I know you love it. But it does look very fun, for sure. Right, I put about 2-3 tablespoons of Cholula in there. I've got some more Cholula behind the board anyway. But we're just going to cook this down very nicely. So it kind of ended up with a nice little mix ready to go. So I'm going to add a splash of water into this so it doesn't catch. And then we're going to leave it on a... I've already put it on like a low heat already, so we're good. And then we're going to season it up afterwards. We're not going to add salt yet, but always near the end. Always want to kind of... When you're doing mixes and spices, mixes or stews or anything, always like kind of season it near the end. Melting face, turning the landscape into surface of the moon with German bombers. Oh my goodness me, sounds like great fun. Kitsaharia, hey, how's it going today? I'm doing wonderful. How are you doing, my friend? Good to see you. Thank you so much for posting for the foods and the beautiful artwork. It's fantastic. Appreciate it. How are you doing today? Probably the command is sent to a script from the bot, and then a script either calls an OBS plugin or he's changed the camera outside of OBS. See, I'm so glad True Gamer's here. He knows his stuff. I'm not gonna lie, I missed you, good sir. Stuff like that, I haven't got a clue how to do. Whereas, like, you know, somebody who does that kind of thing for like their job and software and stuff like that, I haven't got a blinking clue how it works. But I kind of figured it needed a little bit more than just a command. Where's my... I got it. Lid on. We've added a little bit of water. Just keep an eye on that. Don't forget about it, right? Just check on it in like 20 minutes or so. But yeah, don't forget we've still kind of got it there, so for sure. Oh wait, eggs were brought, so an egg and a meat sandwich. It sounds very tasty. I love black beans. Black beans, rice, little butter. Has all the macronutrients you need, and it's so cheap. It is, especially if you're like really like kind of saving money. Beans, rice, you know, nutritious. Even buying a few veggies to go in there as well. Very healthy for you as well, but very good for you, definitely, for sure. I'm doing great, thank you. That's already looking awesome. Yum, I wish I could smell it through the screen. it's going to smell even better. Give it a bit of time, and it's going to be beautiful. We also got some pickled jalapenos. Made some pickling liquor with some honey, vinegar, and some water. So that is going there. That's just spare pickling. I'm going to keep that. I'm going to throw it away. I can pickle something maybe in the week, or, you know, maybe I got some cucumber to pickle down. Actually, I got to pickle some cucumber in a couple of days, so I probably might use a little bit of that. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Right. We're going to make the tortillas next, right? The tostada mix. The jalapenos are done. Yeah, okay. Tell you what. Let's move the board over. Set that aside. Just give this a little bit of a cheeky wipe down. I haven't got too much washing to do yet, so I'll save it for later on. Let's get these tostadas made, and we can get that mix done. So we're going to use a bit of masa, flour. I'm also going to, I wouldn't say fry them, but more like a very small amount of oil, more like kind of searing rather than kind of shallow frying or anything. So very small amounts of oil to kind of cook them off in the pan. Rather than dry heat than we usually do. So I'm going to use a little bit of oil today for that. Chef, can I type it again? But anyway, what's the difference between... Yeah, of course you can. Sorry if I missed it, Kruger. What's the difference between black beans and normal beans? Are they cooked slow or faster? You just got like different types. It's like you have different types of onions, from like red onions, white onions. And you have a different assortment of beans, from like pinto beans, black beans. You've even got some like butter beans or kidney beans. It's just different variety. Some maybe take a little bit longer than per usual, I'd say. Maybe some are quicker to cook down. But, you know, I'd say on average, they're about the same, near enough. Just different types of flavors. You know, maybe some are more sweet than others. Some are a bit more bitter. You just get different flavors from different beans. And you're like, it's just about trying them and finding out, like, kind of which bean works for you and for, you know, different kind of dishes. But, you know, everyone has their preference. Ooh, I love pickled jalapenos. I know, right? Cheeky pickled jalapenos. Very delicious. Faux show. I never tried black beans, only normal beans. That's fair enough. You should give them a go, see what you think. I don't, honestly, you won't find a huge deal of difference, but, you know. Hey, babe. Is it cold out? It's a cold. It's nice and warm in here. Did you want your lunch? I saw you left your lunch. Oh, in a bit. It's not quite lunchtime yet, is it? It's like 11:30. I love them. Bought a bag of dried black beans last week. Awesome. Yeah, I mean, everyone has their own tastes, and everyone has different taste buds and different flavors they like. And the great thing, as you grow, maybe when you're younger you don't like something, and then when you're older you do like it. So, you know, your taste buds do develop as time goes on. Oh, is it? It's not snowing out here, though. Is it heavy? Wow. They get... Oh, really? Holy moly. Well, you couldn't see it. It was a blizzard. Jeez. That's crazy. Oh, it's clear here. Yeah, it's not snowing. It's quite clear outside. Right. So, I want... Oh, the masa. That's what I was looking for. Masa and flour. So, masa. Some cheeky masa. Right, some masa and a little bit of plain flour. So, where's that? Oh, here it is. Beautiful. But yeah, we got an assortment of different beans. It's just about trying them and seeing what works for you. I love all sorts of beans. I don't think there's any that I've come across that I've said, do you know what, I don't really like those beans. So, you know, it's just about trying, guys. Right, I don't want to make too much of this because we're only making like little small discs. So I don't want to make like a boatload of this. So what I'm going to do is about 75 grams and then 150 grams. Right? Yeah, that should be plenty. That should be plenty. Because they're only going to be small anyway. What's she doing? She said hello from me. Krugi says hello. I think she's on the phone at the moment. But she's off from school today because of the snow. They had to close the school. So she's got the day off today. But she's just been out to help out with the family and stuff, so... But she's just got back now. Right, 75 grams of masa. Oh, Kruger was just saying hello. Yeah, that's okay, bub. No worries. Yeah, we've had snow. We've had about like an inch of snow outside, or 2 inches. Quite a bit out there. Also, it's pretty much turned to ice as well, so it's gone really hard. So that's why they kind of closed the kind of school. So yeah, it was too icy. The roads, a bit hazardous. Afternoon, chef. It's 81 here. Papa, what's up, buddy? It's good to see you, good sir. 81? What, you mean Fahrenheit? Is that right? I'm guessing you meant 81 Fahrenheit, right? Is in temperature. Oh, that's quite warm then. Yeah, it is bitter out there. It's like -6 or -7 Celsius. Did it? -6. There you go. 150 grams of plain flour. 25 Fahrenheit. Yeah. About right. Don't be a douche. Don't be a douche. Right. So. Let's put that back. Put the masa back as well. So, we're going to have a little bit of good pinches of salt in here as well. In South Florida, you're nice and warm there. It's very bitter and cold here today. Yeah, that's fine, bub. So what we're going to do, have a couple of pinches of salt. So 1, 2 pinches of salt. I'm going to just add a little bit of water. You know, and when you add the water, you just want to add it little by little, just until it's kind of bound together, really. You don't want to add too much, but just add enough, bit by bit, until it's all kind of mixed together. It's -19°C and snowing over here in north of Sweden. My goodness me, very cold then. Very cold. Lots of snow. Yes, we have the AC on here. I'm gonna say, mad, going from like really cold to really hot. One extreme to the next, but my goodness me. Yeah, it's a little chilly over here, Mr. Papa. But appreciate you joining us today. Appreciate you joining us. I'm going to add pickles to this as well. I would not add pickled jalapeno if I had some. Yeah, I mean, you could always make your own pickled jalapeno if you really wanted to, but, you know, it's entirely up to you. But yeah, you can use any kind of different types of pickles if you wanted. So, let's give this a nice mix. Are you making a pillow? Kind of. More like tostada pillow. But getting that all mixed up. It's not too wet. It's not too dry. Have a nice amount there. Let's give this a little bit of a knead. Not too much. Let me just give this a bit of a wipe first. Cold weather has not gotten here yet. Next week we might. Oh, really? So is it going to really change like temperature then? That's crazy. That's crazy changes in temperature. From like really hot to really cold. Like, it might. Okay. That's fair enough. So, give this a bit of a knead. Only want to knead this for about only a couple of minutes, just to kind of help it kind of bind together a little better. I heard that there is really bad fire in USA right now. How many people lost their houses? I'm not too sure. It's in California. It's going really bad. I think it's the worst one they've had so far. And it's not stopping from the sounds of it. Had 10 inches of snow last night in Colorado Springs. The mountains look awesome. Oh, really? My goodness me. Yeah, we've got snow on the floor and the mountains this week. Yeah, we got big mountains over on the left, so they usually have snow on the top, but we got both now. Snow down here as well. 15 to 20 degrees lower. Ooh, that's a bit of a jump, isn't it? 6,700 buildings so far. That's crazy. That is crazy. I hope everyone's okay, but that's really sad to hear, isn't it? It really is. Right, okay, this is pretty much there, so I'm going to cut this down, and we're going to kind of cook these off. Just wash my knife first. Should get, I'd say, at least 12 out of this. Maybe a little bit less, we'll see. Maybe we'll just get 8. Yeah, so look. What can you? Right, so let's cut this down. Right. 29. That's really sad. That's really sad. Honestly. I don't wish that on anyone, but I hope everyone is okay and they stay safe, the rest of the people, but my goodness me. That is really sad. Yes, if it is, we get to wear sweaters and light jackets, my goodness me. Crack out the sweaters and light jackets then, right? Most destructive fire in California history, yeah, that's what they said on the news, right? But it's really sad. Right, how many have we got here? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. Oh, we've got 16. We've got plenty. So, might need to make these a little bit bigger, possibly, but we'll see. Marisak, thank you so much for the follow. How are you doing today? How is your wonderful cheeky Monday going? I hope it's going well. It's good to have you here. Appreciate the follow. Right, so it's a little bit of flour. Not too much. I'm going to roll these out, and then we can get a pan on. These beans won't take too long, but I'm probably going to move the beans to the back a bit. So, put them on the back on the low heat. Turn that off for a second. And we're going to get a little pan on in a sec to cook these off. So, where's my rolling pin? Rolling pin! Here it is. So. You want them roughly about yay big. I don't want to make them too large. So they're nice and thin, and they'll crisp up nicely. My grandmother was was saying good beans are the ones who cook fast. Good beans are the ones who cook fast. Eh? Was that supposed to be a saying, was it? Or... Right, so... Oh, I know. I just only got... I thought it was like being punny or something, but... you mean like decent beans, they shouldn't take long to cook. Is that what you mean? Is that what you mean, Kruger? Right, just a little bit more flour. Not too much. I'm going to roll this into a little ball this time, so we can get a nice circular... And I want to just turn and roll it each time. And you should end up with a nice circular disc. Say the word should. There we go. Yeah, sorry. No, it's okay. You know, the English was fine. It was just like, I was thinking you were saying it in a saying or something, so I took it the wrong way. It's okay. It was just me. So here in South Florida, we have black beans and pour it over like white rice with some lime on it. Yeah, it's a very kind of popular thing, beans and rice, definitely for sure. But we're going to use these beans for today for tostadas. But yeah, beans and rice are actually pretty good for you, and they're nice to have. I usually put some veggies in there if I'm going to do beans and rice, and you know, or maybe make a chili. But I usually use kidney beans for those, so kind of going off in a different direction. But yeah, it's pretty good. Pretty good. Is that kind of something traditional though over there, Papa? Sounds all good. Delicious. I mean, there's probably nothing stopping you from using black beans in kind of chili, you know? You can put any kind of beans in chili if you really wanted to. Nothing's stopping you. Right, nice. I'm going to start cooking some of these off in a second, so... How's my... Perfect. Almost forgot about them. They're looking good. So, they've been in there for quite some time, about an hour and a half, to be honest with you. And they're already soft, but I've got some beautiful colours on there as well, so... they're actually looking really good. So, that's the sweet potatoes done. I can turn that off now, the oven. So... Almost forgot about them, but they're okay. Beautiful. Nice and soft. So you got garlic in there, we got a little bit of thyme, so some great flavours going on in the sweet pale potatoes. So. Right, so let's have a look. Looks so great. Yeah, lots of great flavors. I mean, even if you're not a big fan of sweet potatoes, I would recommend trying to get hold of these if you can. They are a little bit hard to get hold of. But they are less sweet, so if you don't really like that sweetness from sweet potatoes, they're a little bit less on the sweet side, so they're pretty good. Little salt. Yep, we've already got some salt in there as well. Salt, we've already kind of added a good pinch of salt before cooking them. But they need a little bit more, you can do, for sure. Okay, sure. So, think so. Awesome. Rocker, hey chef, hey chat. Rocker, what's up? How you doing today? How's your cheeky Monday going? Alright, so give this a nice roll. And what we're going to do, as I said, we're going to slightly, wouldn't say fry, but we're going to add a little bit of oil to kind of crisp them up nicely, instead of dry heat. So, there we go. Beautiful. Beautiful. I'm doing alright. Just got off work. How are you doing? I'm doing wonderful. Having a fantastic day. We're making ourselves some black bean and roasted sweet potato tostadas. So we've got the like pale sweet potatoes roasted off with some thyme, some garlic, a little bit of oil. The beans are cooking down nicely. Just keeping an eye on them. We've got cumin in there, onions, celery, a little bit of green pepper, not much. Bell pepper. A bit of Cholula sauce as well and some water just to kind of help cook them down. We're also going to do a little slaw. I got some spicy tofu mayo to make as well, so I'm going to show you how to make that, guys. And we're also going to have some avocado puree and some slaw to go on top of the tostadas, so lots of deliciousness going on today. That looks like a mandu from Korea. So what's mandu then, Kayan? What kind of dish is that? Explain it to me. I like learning about new dishes and new things. Sounds so good, Chef. Awesome. Well, I hope work was good for you today. We've had a bit of a snow day today, though, Rocker. So we've had like an inch or 2 inches of snow, and it's kind of turned to ice. So my wife's home today because school had to close. So yeah, it's very chilly outside. Very chilly. Oh, tofu. You love that. Oh, okay. Yeah, tofu is delicious. There's lots of things you can do with tofu. Definitely, for sure. And especially this mayonnaise I'm going to make today is vegan free. So if you're a vegan, it's a great way for having an alternative to mayonnaise. And it's a lot healthier as well, actually, because you haven't got the amounts of oil in there. And second of all, there's no... I mean, the egg's fine for you, but it's just the oil that makes it really unhealthy. Just heard that Stan Lee just died at 90. What? Today? Oh my god, that's crazy. God, he was old though. He was old, but he was in like nearly every film, wasn't he? Every Marvel film that kind of came out. Was that today? My goodness me. Chef, that dish is looking amazing so far. Brandon, I appreciate it. How are you doing today, buddy? How's things? Yeah, that's really sad. Yes, today. Oh my goodness me. Man, poor guy. 95. I'm not going to lie though, guys. 95 is an impressive age, to be fair. But, yeah, that's really sad though. It's still, either way about it, it doesn't matter what age he was. It's still a sad thing, you know, he passed away. It's vegan free, so no vegans in this dish. No, I was talking about the mayonnaise I'll be making today. So vegans can actually have that dish. I mean, the vegans can probably actually have this dish, as long as they don't have the feta. That's it, I guess. Because we're not having yogurt today. Or are we having yogurt? No, we're not. We're not having yogurt today. So technically, this is close to being vegan, a vegan dish. Almost. Oh yeah, minus the honey from the pickling from the obviously the pickled jalapenos. So if you wanted, you could use corn syrup or something like that. But you could, if you're a vegan and you're watching, you could quite easily have this dish. It's definitely vegetarian though. I always like to do my one veggie dish a week. It's usually on a Mondays. So you get your nice healthy dish for the week and get your veggies in you. I mean, I try and eat veggies nearly every day, but this is like a day for like really concentrating on getting some great flavors in there. Just really enjoying some hearty veggies. But yeah, that's really sad about Stan Lee. My goodness me. He was a bit of right legend though, wasn't he? Absolute legend for Marvel. Use the dairy-free feta, another sweetener. Yeah, you can get vegan cheese. So if you wanted some like kind of healthier kind of vegan cheese, there are some great options out there. And if you can get vegan feta, magic. Definitely for sure. So yeah, it is doable. It is doable. Right, let's get that pan out. Should we start cooking these? Actually, where is my... let me turn that light off a sec. There we go. I've got a nice little skillet pan down here that I want to use. Ooh, they might be a little bit bigger than the skillet pan. Sorry. Get the bigger one. So, I'm going to put this onto like a medium-ish heat. I'm going to add a small amount of oil to it. Not too much though. Just so it starts heating up. So, once that's nice and hot, watch the handle. That handle will get pretty damn hot, so Just be very, very careful with it. So I'm going to let that heat up, and then we're going to start it.